Hello everybody, welcome back to PsycheTruth. It's me, Abby, and I am here today to do something a little different. I am going to talk to you a little bit about massage guns. I've been a fascial therapist and craniosacral therapist for about 10 years now, and in the beginning of my practice, I was really focused on sports injury, sports massage, and how to work on my own body while I was practicing so much massage on others. So I have a lot of experience using these guns on myself, on my clients, and also teaching them how to use it on themselves because it's so helpful. Sometimes you have pain you just can't get to, and whereas I always think massage is great, these massage guns really do help out. So today I have the top 6 massage guns for 2023. We'll go ahead and go through each one, show you a little bit about them, their attachments, and then see how I feel about each of them. Let's get started. We are going to check out the Sportneer massage gun. So automatically, this massage gun has a 6-hour battery life and is really well priced at the price of $89.99. So those are two things that I do really like. On the other side though, it is a little disproportional. The weight of the top piece versus the weight of the handle kind of makes it a little awkward and clumsy and hard to maneuver into different areas on your own body. The attachments themselves, even though there are 6, the quality of them are not really to my liking or to my standards, but it does provide a good pressure, and we do like that. Another thing I'm not really liking is the way that you're able to access the levels of depth and the levels of pressure. It's quite confusing. You have to hold this power button down quite long and then kind of cycle through each level, which can be complicated, especially in the middle of massage. You know, I want to be able to smooth out my client's experience, and if I'm getting caught up on those dials, it's not really hitting my goal. But all in all, great price, not a bad an option. Next up, let's look into the Theragun. This is really the gun that made massage guns hit the market, right? This is what we all looked for. It is very powerful. It's for those aggressive exercisers, active people with lots of sports injuries and tension. It has a lot of power and you can feel it. So for me in my practice, it's not really my go-to tool. The triangular setup is really helpful actually for working on others because it does give you a stable foundation to apply this kind of rigid pressure. However, it feels mechanic. It's not necessarily heavy as much as it is bulky. The battery life is like 80 minutes to 120, so we're looking at 2 hours, and it's priced out at $329. Ultimately, the lowest level would be too deep for my clients, so I can't really endorse the Theragun. It's like my least favorite. However, it's really, really popular. And if you are an avid exerciser and really active and having some really intense adhesions, you might love this thing because of the power you're able to get to. All in all though, not my favorite. The Ekrin B37, it has the right amount of weight. It's not too light, it's not too heavy. It also has an 8-hour battery life, and its angle right here is specifically ergonomically designed at 15 degrees. Now I've used a lot of different guns. As you can see here, some of the guns are larger, some of them are smaller. What I like about the Ekrin is actually its balance of weight and size. Also, the 15-degree angle here is ergonomically created to make it easier for you to use, which means if you're using it on yourself or for others, it's easier. I like the pressure. There are a few cons. It has only 4 attachments, but I'm okay with that. For me, it really is the pressure and the weight, but also the settings for changing it from power levels. You have to go up before you can circle back to the lowest level. It, on the other side, has a long 8-hour battery life, a lifetime warranty, and it comes with a traveling case. This massage gun is priced at $229.99. Go check it out. This now brings us to the Bob and Brad massage gun. So 2 YouTubers got together and they made a massage gun. It's compact, It's small and lightweight. It's easy to travel with. It has 5 speeds and 5 levels, so it's actually really easy to use, turn on, and to switch levels in between massages. So I do really like that. On the flip side, the battery life isn't that long, and even though it's small and it's really nice to just slip into my purse, this guy is not as easy to get to hard places on my own body. It's almost like the larger sizes make it more accessible for me to work on myself. Other than that, it is not very powerful, but I do really like what they did there. It's cool having something you can take with you on the go. It has its own case, and it is not as bulky. But if we were to compare, like I said, the Ekrin B37, this guy, even though he's large, he just feels right in my hand. It's not too heavy, not too light. And the fact that this is such a long handle really makes it easier for me to access those places, unlike Bob and Brad. But don't worry, Bob and Brad, we'll find a place for you. Traveling is essential. We are going to move on to the Aerlang. This massage gun is quiet. It is well priced at $29.98, so it does have the most bang for your buck. It's also pretty easy to hold on to. It has a good structure and ergonomic feel, and I do enjoy the display. It's digital and it lights up, so it's really clear to know where you're going, where you're headed, and what level you're at. On the flip side, it's poor quality, it stalls out easily, it's kind of an obscure, unknown brand, so it's not as valued. And it does have the chance of not being as powerful as you'd like. It does mean that the lowest setting is really good for people who are more sensitive to pressure. Some of these others have a lot of pressure, but all in all, it doesn't really have a lot of power for those of us who are looking for some serious help at home, if you know what I mean. Bringing it back to the Ekrin. This is the blend that I like. The others are making it happen, checking the boxes, but in general, the Ekrin is a balanced price, balanced quality, balanced weight, all around my favorite. And last but not least, we have the Hypervolt 2 by Hyperice. I actually really do like this massage gun. It has a patented pressure sensor, so when I'm receiving the pressure, I really feel how intuitive it is. The levels are dynamic. The lowest level can be handled by people who maybe can't handle that much pressure, but the higher levels are pretty powerful. I do like that. It only has 3 speeds though, so there is that restriction. And it is 90-degree angle, which makes it not as ergonomically sound and harder for me to access certain parts of my body, unlike that 15-degree angle that the Ekrin provides. Other than that, it's got 3 hours of battery life, and for $229, 3 hours, just doesn't quite cut it. I do really like all of the attachments though, so it's still a great product, and that's why it made it to our top 6. But ultimately, not my favorite. If we want to get back to what I love the most, Ekrin B37 has the angle, has the attachments, has the battery life. This one is just easier to use if you're using it on yourself or if you're using it on your clients. And that's important. Not every gun is good for every situation. All in all, I highly recommend the Ekrin B37. If you'd like to buy your very own Ekrin B37 gun, then go ahead and check out the description below and pinned comment and use our discount code. It's like 20% off. Other than that, you guys, it was really lovely doing this video with you, and I will catch you on the next one. Have a great week.
Welcome to Yoga Plus. Courses available from pupil to yogi. Sort by yoga, fitness, and instructors. Create your own routines. Access the Pose Library. Yoga Plus by PsycheTruth. Available on Google Play and the App Store.
Join us for 14 and 30-day programs, hour-long classes, and much more on our yoga app, Yoga Plus by PsycheTruth. It's free to download and features a variety of wellness content, including yoga, fitness, Pilates, guided meditations, and interviews with dozens of wellness experts.